Hi guys, it's Nature's Daughter, back with another reading. This one is going to be a collective reading. Burn a little Palo Santos. Right, guys. So make sure I have some good stuff going on here. You know, just to keep the energy clean. All right. Back a bit. Actually, I don't want it to come in my face, so do that. There we go. And let's just get a hit from the gong to clear up that energy to start the reading. And one more for the round. Wait, that wasn't a good one. All right, my cute little handy dandy gong. I hope everybody's having a wonderfully blessed day. I'm having a blessed day. Right. Staying on the lines of keeping the energy clean. Just keeping the energy clean, right? I just smudge with some Palo Santos, and I'm just a little Tibetan singing bowl to clear the energy. I just want to keep it cleansed. There it is. That's much frequency. Yeah. One more for the road. All right. All right, guys. I did a zodiac reading earlier. This one, I believe we're just going to make this a collective reading, okay? So let's see what energy we tap into. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do this to make sure we are charging where we don't lose battery. Okay, let's light it up. All right. All right, guys. So, like I said, this is Nature's Daughter back with another read. This one is a collective, a general collective read. So, you're on the right path. Okay, you are on the right path. That's the energy that I'm picking up. You're on the right path. It doesn't matter what anyone is throwing at you, you are on the right path. Okay, make sure you guys are staying prayed up, meditate, do your exercise and your yoga, free your mind, body, and soul from all of the low vibrational energies so that you can vibrate high, elevate yourself so that you're always ready to learn the lessons so you can get to the blessing on the other side and ascend to the next stage in life. Be ready to release and cut cords with anything that no longer serves your greater good or your higher purpose so that you can continuously ascend and move forward in life the way you need to. Everything and everyone can't go with you to the next stage in life. So be ready to release whatever no longer serves you. love without attachment. Okay? That way you don't have to worry about detaching from anything, right? Because you know how to absorb that loving energy without attaching yourself like a leech or a vampire, right? Because you don't need to swing from their energy after the fact, right? All right, so we're going to move forward in love and light with a disclaimer. This is for adults only. Okay, no shade, but this is for 18 and up. If you're under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. Um, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe if you are old enough to do so. And also, be your own leader of discernment, guys. Go within, go with God to make your life altering decisions. Please do not take this reading and go make a life altering decision based on this reading or any other, okay? Always go within and go with God. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm not doing personal readings right now. If anyone wants to tip, donate, or support my channel, my Cash App is in the description. Okay? Let's get started, guys. All right, let me see. I feel like I need to. Yeah, that's cool. Making sure I'm not like distorted because, yes, the last time I recorded, it was kind of crazy. Um, and wow, that one just came right on out. Wisdom right off the top and wellness on the bottom. How about that? You know, I got a thing from Etsy about this deck, about the money moves. Is it money moves or money matters? I don't know, but it was the same deck. It was the same stuff, but it was a little different. Like it wasn't yellow; it was like bluish silver. Somebody doesn't want me to talk about this, but somebody else has their version of this deck, and it's different on the back. And it's at Etsy. I paid, I don't know, maybe somewhere between $5 and $10 for this deck, and the other deck that's this deck is like $56 on Etsy. Yeah, no, it's the same messages, the exact same messages, and the picture pretty much the exact same. Yeah, I'm good. No, thank you. But that might be that is a part of the message. You know, just because you see something that costs more, it's the same thing that you have already. Don't think because it costs more that you need to have that version of it. That does it's the same thing, right? The subtle differences that there are, it doesn't make it better or worse. It's just a little different. That's it. But you don't need to upgrade and pay more money for something that you already have, right? You already have wisdom. You don't have to pay someone to give you wisdom, you know? So, anyway, and the deck, you know, if you already have a deck and you see something that's pretty much the exact same thing with subtle differences, you don't need to go out and get that deck for what? Right? It's like for me, the reason why I upgraded to standard size decks from the travel size decks is because the travel size decks did not show up on screen on my video. Like you guys couldn't see it the way I could see it. I could see it clearly, but when I put it up to the camera, it would be blurry because it was just too small, right? But when I got the upgraded standard size, you guys can see the words, even if it's backwards. If you really want to see it and you can't read it backwards, you can pause the video and hold it up to the mirror to get the message on that specific card. You know what I'm saying? But I only upgrade when I need to upgrade. I don't upgrade just because something looks cute and fancy. You know? I invested in this deck because it's a 240 card deck. It's an awesome deck. This is volume 2. I'm going to get volume 1. It's 220 card deck, but I love this deck. It's got great messages. It's beautiful. It has everything I need in my deck. You know what I'm saying? Now when I invest wisely. If I'm going to spend a lot of money, I want to make sure it's going to be worth it. Yeah, this cost a pretty penny. You know, it was a little over $100, but 240 card deck. You know how many decks I would have to get to that amount? and how much I'd have to pay for decent decks. So this is a really great deck. I like everything about it. I like the messages. I like the art. I like the pink embossed edges. It's all that, right? And it's oracle decks. I like oracle decks. I like tarot decks too. Don't get me wrong, but I like how oracle decks don't need a guidebook really. You know, it's pretty cut and dry. The message is right there. You know, but I said all that to say this. It's okay to be a little frugal. You know, you don't have to keep up with the Joneses. You can make what you have look amazing. It doesn't have to be brand new. You know, the old saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure. That's reality of this world. That's true to life. Seriously. One man's trash is another man's treasure. And that is with everything in life. So just know that just because something is new and improved doesn't mean that you have to have the new and improved. My iPhone 13 Pro Max, I still do love my iPhone Pro, my 13. And they're up to what, 17, 18 now? And I'm like, it doesn't really do much more than what my 13 does, And I still have yet to see one that I want to trade in for my 13, you know? And that's the first iPhone that I've gotten that I liked for me. Because the only one that I had before that was for business, and it was always given to me by the company I worked for, and I barely knew how to work it because it was so like technically outlandish. But anywho, I said all that to say this. It's okay to be frugal. It's okay to not keep up with the Joneses. It's okay to be grateful for what you have now and be open and ready to receive more, right? It's okay, right? And I also want you guys to know that every last one of us is lovable. We are all lovable and we are capable of loving others, and we absolutely deserve love from other people, okay? Don't let anyone tell you any different. We are all deserving of love, okay? So open yourself up to receive the greatest gift of all, love. All right, let's get into this reading. Wisdom. Use your best judgment. Insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight, right? So you got to use your intuition. You got to tap in to your inner knowing because you've got it. Wellness. Live a healthier lifestyle. I always encourage you guys to exercise, meditate, do yoga, and pray. Take care of your vessel, mind, body, and soul. Okay, ensure your body is nourished. Join a gym and regain strength. You don't have to go to a gym. You can exercise at home. I don't go to a gym. I exercise at home. I don't like mirrors and I do not like to be stared at. I hate to be stared at, and I really hate the whole big girl, small chick thing where the big girls are looking at the smaller chicks like, why are you here? Because I don't want to be a big girl, you know, because I want to keep my body, my temple, in shape and toned. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be out of shape. I want to make sure that my vessel stays good in every way, you know? But I don't feel like I need to go somewhere where I'm going to be judged by everybody surrounding me as to why I'm working out. It's really none of your damn business. Why don't you focus on your own vessel? Don't worry about me. That's what I hate about gym. Everybody's looking around instead of looking in the mirror at themselves. You're supposed to be making sure you're doing what you're doing correctly, not looking around to see what somebody else is doing. Why is she here? Oh shoot, I want to look like her. No, stop envying the next person and their body. Look at them and be like, ooh, nice. Get it, girl. About to, because I want my ass to look like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, get into it, but don't take it too far. You can glance at somebody, but just sitting there gawking at somebody like, it's like, get your life, man. What are you doing? Focus on yourself. Focus all of your energy on the betterment of you. And that's the reason why I don't like going to gyms, because most people are there looking to hook up with somebody, and I'm not there for that. I would never, that's like going to a nightclub. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's a meat market. I feel like that a lot of places that I go. I walk in the door and they're like, and I'm like, what's going on here? I don't like it. Wealth. Keep up the great work. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Ooh, man. I feel the itch in the palm of my hand. Do you feel it? You're coming into some generational wealth, collective. Generational wealth. And that's a part of why you want to make sure you're using your best judgment into the nature of your physical objects that give you foresight. You want to make sure you get your health in order, right? Because you got great things coming, right? You want to make sure that you're making good decisions, especially on your investments, right? Hello. Make sure you're putting your money in the right places so it can continue to grow, residual and passive. Hello, while you're sleeping and while you're awake. But you want to keep your body healthy and ready to go because you're going to be able to travel. You're going to be able to do there are all these things that you've wanted to do. You're going to be able to do all these things, right? But what if your body is not in a good enough condition to do something that you really want to do? You got to take care of your vessel. I'm just saying, guys. What else? What else, Spirit? Oh, well, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay. Try to avoid bending as much as possible. All right. What are we going through? Stop it. Because you're not even confirming anything. You're just barking at the wind. Stop. Shedding. Time to set higher goals. Reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. It's time to shed the old skin and step into the new you, baby boo. Hello. Okay, it's time for you to stop being afraid to take that leap of faith, that next step. Just do it. Okay? Just do it. Take that leap of faith because you know you got wealth on the other side. Right? You got wealth on the other side, so just take that leap of faith and make sure you're taking care of yourself along the way. Because wellness, great health, is going to help you to enjoy this wealth that's coming your way. Okay? So get into it, yeah? Star power, step into the spotlight. Ah, what did I say? It's time. Become an influencer of the company and earn fame and popularity. Because you're a star. You got gifts that are infinite. People wish they could be you. You walk into a room and people get silent because they're just like, oh, they're in awe of you. They're in awe of you. They're jealous of you. They got all these things going on. They just don't know what to do with that power that is you. Oh my God. Who is you? Who is she? Hi. How are you? What's your name? Hey, kitty. Man. Not only do you got it going on, but you seem like a very smart individual. Right? Is you got more than just your looks going on in that beautiful body. You got a brain. Look at the big brain on Brad. Yeah. All right, what do we got here? Helping hands, success. Okay. Success, you're on the right track. What did I say? What is the heading? What's the description on here? It says you're on the right path. Okay, success, you're on the right track. Choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties, right? Because you're understanding that rejection is protection. Anything that you're rejected from, it's not for you. That wasn't your door, right? You know what door is for you because you can walk through it without any problem. So don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, my love. Yes, helping hand. No one can handle it all. Need others to assist with services, increase productivity. Yes, baby. Let's get into it. Okay? Accept that helping hand. I mean, be your own leader of discernment because every, helping hand isn't good. And sometimes they come with strings attached. So you be your own leader of of discernment on whether or not that's something that, you really want to do. But my take on it is it's great. Resources, celebration, winning. Ha ha ha. Resources, use wisely and as needed. What did I say earlier? It's all right to be frugal. Be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. Yeah, that's what I said. I cannot make this up, guys. I can't make it up, right? So it's all right to be frugal. It's all right to make your own style and not keep up with the Joneses, okay? Because the Joneses will have you broke as hell and doing stuff that you don't even really want to do. You're just trying to be like someone else. You don't need to try to be like Mike. Be like you. Look in the mirror, say your name, and say, that's who I want to be, and continue on. Let's move forward in love and light in our own path, right? In our own purpose. Don't worry about what Susie May's doing over here. It has nothing to do with you. Let's move on. Celebration, plan for a joyful future, kick off the party activities, and have a great time. It's time to have some fun. It's time to celebrate a job well done. It's time to take a vacation. Take some time out with your friends, your family, or your boo, okay? Because you're winning. Don't spend everything at once. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Yeah, and this is another, see, and that's the message that I just told you before I even started pulling cards, okay? That you're going to need to put your money up. I mean, not even put it up, but just watch your spending. You don't need to spend everything because you don't need to try to keep up with everybody and what they're doing. Right? You don't need to spend all your money trying to look like everybody else, right? Be grateful for what you have now, but be open to receive more, right? Do what you need to do for you and your family. You don't need to live your life like everyone else. Live your life like you want to live your life. Period. That's it. That's all. Right? Don't let anyone else tell you what to do. Confirmation from Teeny Weenie choking up a fur ball. I don't know what she's doing. Foresight. Be farsighted and alert. Pay attention to things that are important and ensure wealth. Right? So focus on what matters. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Okay? That's the energy of the collective. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Okay? Because if you focus in your energy on what you don't want, that's what you're going to will towards you. You are what you think, you are what you speak. So speak and think positively about what you want in life, okay? And will that towards you, okay? Be intentional about what you think and what you say, okay? That's how you get what you want in this life. And vacation is on the bottom. Hello! Vacation. Take time to recharge, start a perfect vacation, and enjoy the freedom. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up, guys. It comes to me, right? And then it comes confirmation through the cards. Alchemy. Transform the situation using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. Okay? It's all right to do a money magic candle ritual. It's okay to do a release ritual, a core cutting ceremony to get rid of people that are in your energy. They're siphoning your energy from you, vampiring your energy from you. Yeah, it's okay to do ceremonies and candle magic to stop people from hurting you. Absolutely. Because what's going to come back on you? Stopping people from hurting you? Yeah, good. That's what you want, right? I'm doing candle magic for money. So that's going to come back to me, right? I'm doing candle magic for protection. So that's going to come back to me. You understand what I'm saying? Everything you do comes back to you. So if you're doing candle magic for money to come to you, guess what's going to happen? Money's going to come to you. And guess what? It's going to come back to you tenfold because you're doing money magic. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're standing on the right side of karma, you don't have to worry about what you're doing because it's going to continue to come to you back and back like a boomerang. You throw money out there, it's just going to come back to you tenfold, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it right. Duality. Don't lose your vigilance. Do not forget about the dual nature of people, right? And of yourself, like your shadow self. You need to do your shadow work so that you yourself can utilize your shadow in your own reality. You don't let anyone come into your life and press your buttons or trigger you, right? Remove those triggers, remove those buttons so no one else can do that to you, so no one else has control over you in any way, shape, or form. Okay? You got to protect yourself in every way, guys. Make sure you're putting up firm boundaries so people know that they can't cross them and they can't come into your world and dictate what you can do or what you're going to do. Period, point blank. You are the master of you, right? I'm just saying, guys. Mind power. Hello. What is that? Mind power. Lead with your mind. Use your intelligence. Analyze data logic and think rationally, right? Use that big brain, Brad. Look at the big brain on Brad. Get into it, yeah. Just saying, it's a great thing to know what you got coming your way. You know, it's all right. But I think people need to tap into themselves more. People need to understand that the power that they want so badly is already within them. The power that you want, it's already within you. You just gotta tap into it. Just gotta tap into it. Once you tap into it, there's no turning back. Ace of Pentacles and Justice card. The scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. And your pentacles, oh wow. Ooh. Okay. Wow. All right. So the Justice card and the Devil card are back to back. Justice card is on the bottom and the Devil card was underneath that. Here's the Justice card. Scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. And with this Devil card, something is coming to an end. Whatever you've been going through, it's over, it's done. And the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor as a result of whatever this is. Whatever this energy is that's over with this Devil card, whatever that is, it's over. And the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. So you don't have to worry about it, whatever you're going through right now. And your Ace of Pentacles and your Chariot is coming in right behind that. You see your pathway is lit up from the sky, from the tip of that pentacle all the way up. Mm-hmm. Yep, and your Chariot's right there. Got your back, babe. Got your back. And your Chariot, you notice no one's driving that Chariot. You're going to be driving that Chariot. Yeah. That's how that works. Your pentacles are going to come in and you're going to be driving that Chariot. That's your Chariot. Yep. Something, whatever you're going through right now, it's coming to an end. And with this Four of Wands card, this is looking like love coming in. Someone is really trying hard to stop all the love from coming into your world. The love is coming no matter what. The love is coming no matter what. You see, you got that Three of Swords and that Four of Wands. Someone's really trying to stop that love from building. But that love is building no matter what on that Four of Wands. The Three of Swords, they're trying hard to stop that love, but they can't. It's meant to be. It is meant to be. And then behind that, we got the Strength card and the King of Cups. You've got the strength and the resolve to get through anything that comes your way. So, no matter what is thrown your way during this retrograde season, it's not going to stop you. And just know that they're going to throw everything your way this retrograde season. So, get ready. Get ready for a bit of a fight for the next couple weeks. But it's going to be all right because you got the strength to get through it and you'll be fine. And on the other side is the Chariot, right? The hardest fight that you're going to have right now is someone trying really hard to stop this love from coming in. With all the drama that came, it's done and it's over with, and the scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. Ace of Pentacles is coming, your Chariot and your love is coming, and this King of Cups is going to bring you some assistance. Some of you, you're going to need to use be your own leader of discernment about this King of Cups. But for what I'm getting is that's a good cup. That's a cup that you should take. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, Knight of Wands and the Star. Yeah, I feel like you need to get out into nature and ground yourself, right? Make sure you got all of your energy intact. Get out into nature and ground because all that does is replenish you. Okay, it helps you to fill your cup back up. Okay, from nature. If you're a powerful star and you shine bright like a diamond, so you need to know your worth and tap into your gift. Tap into your gifts with an S because you have multiple gifts. And some of them are infinite and so very powerful. You are so very powerful, you don't even realize how powerful you are. I just need to crack my back. You know that, like, right there between the shoulder blades? Oh, gosh. Mm. All right. All right, let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, at the bottom we got the Moon and the King of Pentacles and then the Sun. Yep. So, I feel like, because your path is very lit up here. Lit by the sun, is lit by the moon. It's like your path is lit tea, okay? So, it doesn't, I feel like your path is clear. There's no deviating from your path. There's no, I don't know which way to go. Your path is clear, and you should have a clear mind and discernment as to which way you need to go, because all I'm seeing is clear path, clear path, clear path, right? Nothing is in your way. You don't have any obstacles right now, collective. So be very happy about that. Because see, look at the sun and the moon card. Both of them. Your pathway is litty, baby. It's lit up. Like, you can't make a bad decision right now. All you need to do is sit back and relax, right? But beware of your devices and beware of, retrograde, because retrograde can be a little ugly, for some people. Especially when you are relying on devices, just know that it's going to be a hinky time for the next 2 weeks. So just be ready for it. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So, whoop, you're not stressed out, right? We got to stay upbeat, okay, guys? You got to find your way to stay positive, high vibrational, and elevate your mind, baby, because there's always going to be something or someone out there trying to pull you down so you're not vibrating higher, so your light's not shining bright. But you keep your light shining bright. Let no one dim your light. Okay, and don't let anyone don't let a crab pull you down back in that barrel. Okay, because that's not where you belong. You belong up in the sky with the rest of the stars shining bright, baby. That's what you're supposed to do, collective. So shine bright like a diamond, okay? King of Pentacles, because everything you want is coming your way. And I feel like it's going to be an elderly gentleman that's going to come, a mature man that's going to come and assist you financially. That's what I see coming. But you got the strength to get through any adversity that's coming your way. So just remember who you are, Simba, okay? And guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Join the tribe if this message resonates with you in any way, okay? And thank you so much for spending time with me today, because you could go anywhere. Right? There's lots of readers out there, and I appreciate you choosing me. So thank you for choosing me with your time and your energy. Thank you, because time is precious, okay? I know that for a fact. Right. The Fool's Journey, embarking on a new journey, leap of faith, the unknown, new beginnings. Yes. Yes, take that leap of faith, okay? It's a great idea to take that leap of faith. Right? Yes, new beginning. It's time. It is time, Simba. Because you're the curse breaker. You're the generational curse breaker. So break that curse and just do it. Okay, because that's the curse. That fear of the unknown and just not doing it because you're terrified of what could happen. No, we're not afraid. We're not afraid because we're not victims. We're survivors. I'm a survivor. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to survive it. Yes, you're a survivor. So you break that curse and you keep it moving. You jump off that ledge. You take that leap of faith, right? And you try something new. Right? You go outside of your comfort zone and be like, okay, this doesn't feel good, but I'm trying it. And it'll feel better as time goes by because you're going to release the fear of it all. Okay? Head first. When you feel fear, just chugga, 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 choo, choo. Go head first. Bam! Straight towards that fear. Right? Because you're the high priestess. Intuition. Follow your intuition. Subconscious mind. Spiritual awakening. Inner light, secret insight, wisdom, a gateway to the divine feminine. You are the high priestess, so boop, snap out of it. Okay? You got all the resolve you need to get through whatever you need to get through, right? Because you're the high priestess. Right? Tap into your gift. Tap into your powers because that's what you got. You got gifts and you got powers, baby, so tap in. This is a collective general reading. To confirm that you are on the right path, just tapping into the collective energy and giving a reading. Because you got to level up. It's time for you to level up. Okay? It's time for you to believe in yourself and level up, right? So do that. You got somebody blocked from your energy, and that was a right move. So whoever came to mind, that's who it is. Keep them blocked because they're trying to use your energy for themselves. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to keep these people blocked that we have blocked, and we're going to move forward in love and light and wish them the best. Okay? Because what we don't have time for is trying to convince other people of what we want to do, right? You don't need to convince anybody else. You don't need anyone else's permission to do what it is that you feel strongly about doing. Get out there and do what you feel strongly about doing, right? It's your life. Live it, right? Archangel Gabriel, messenger of God, annunciation, caller of judgment, enlightenment, spiritual calling. You are being protected by Gabriel. Okay? You're also being protected by Archangel Michael, protector of God's chosen, deliverer of judgment, freer of the possessed. Yes, you are being protected by your archangels, Gabriel and Michael. Okay? Bam. They're watching your back. They're loving on you, making sure nobody hurts you. And if they try, they get the smack down. Okay? We're not doing that. We're not hurting God's chosen one. We're not hurting light workers or star seeds. Okay? They're here to help us. Okay? Goddess, loading. Who are the goddesses? Are you a goddess? Are you in goddess energy? Are you in empress energy? Are you in high priestess energy? Because that's where you should live. Always, collective. Elevate yourself because it's level up time. Don't forget who you are. You are the curse breaker. Okay? You are the high priestess. Okay? You block unnecessary energy and unnecessary people that are not for your highest purpose or your higher good. Right? You've got protection from the archangels. Okay? Get into it, yeah? Because you are what? A goddess. You're in that high vibrational energy. Right? So stay there, live there. Let no one else take you from where you are. I am from the US of A. All right, what do we have here? Demeter, growth, nourishment of the earth, harvest, change. You know what this tells me? This tells me that not only do you need to take better care of your vessel, your body, you also need to ground yourself. You need to get out into nature and ground yourself regularly. People don't understand. If you look it up, you can look it up. This is all verifiable information. But if you ground yourself, this is something that can actually help heal your body. Have you ever seen Avatar? How the roots of the trees and everything work together and they all heal themselves, you know, from the energy of their planet. It's the same here. It's the same right here on Earth. You walk bare feet on the ground, you will feel so much better. You will feel a connection and a healing process that you can't get from medicine. Okay? That's why when you eat clean food and drink good water, you feel energized. It's because it's healing you. When you eat poison, you feel sluggish and sleepy like you're dying. It's because you are. Yeah, get into it. You guys, I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is not something that's coming out the side of my butt. I'm giving you verifiable information, okay? It looks like you're looking for a personal reading, honey. I'm not doing personal readings just yet. I'm still healing from cancer surgery. It takes a lot of energy for me to do these lives, so I'm using a lot of my energy to do the lives. I'm just not quite there yet. It's been about 30 days, a little over 30 days since my cancer surgery, since removing part of my liver and all of my gallbladder. But I'm not strong enough to do personal reads right now. I can tap into that energy, but it wipes me out. And then I don't have anything left for the rest of the day. And I don't want to be wiped out. So doing these readings, it takes a lot out of me, but it doesn't wipe me out. I'm able to recharge by eating and exercising and, doing my yoga and praying and stuff. But personal readings, it takes a lot to tap into a specific person, and I'm just not feeling it yet. Not to mention the whole uh, payment of it all. Personal readings cost money, and because things have changed, I, I'm I'm just waiting to get monetized on YouTube before I start doing the personal readings again. Anyway, if you're looking for a personal reading, I would suggest you look into one of the other readers. Um, I know a lot of them are doing personal readings on here. I can't really give you an idea of who to go to, though. Oh, thank you. These are locks. Not really cut. I got them up into a ponytail. They're actually pretty long. All right, but let me get back into this. Okay, Empress. Okay, I've been talking about this goddess energy, high priestess energy, empress energy, light worker energy, star seed energy, empress, life force, nurturing creativity, self discovery, self care, connected to nature, Venus, bond between two. Yes, this is the energy that you're in. Fertile, pregnant with ideas and new life. Okay? This is the energy that you're in, collective. So you're about to give birth to a new idea, to a new business, to some of you, to a baby. You got Archangel Raphael here with Gabriel and Michael. Healing light protector, demon tamer, guide, heart chakra. You got lots of protection around you. Lots of protection around you. Okay? So you should not be afraid to do anything that you need to do right now. The focus is all you know. When I told you, I've been telling you this the whole time. Tap in. Focus and what? Tap in. Tap into your gift. Tap into your power. Tap into your light. Make sure it's shining bright. Okay? Don't let anyone dim your light. Don't lower yourself to someone else's standards of you. Right? Be who you're supposed to be, who you were brought here to be. You're a demigoddess, okay? And you got Ganesha on your side. And access granted, okay? It's all good stuff here. All I'm seeing is greatness. Demigoddess, the chosen one, destiny, unique, gifts, special lineage, sacred duty, divine purpose, server of the greater good. Yeah, because you're tapped in. When you're tapped into your gifts, oh my gosh, you can do so many wonderful things. You can help everybody around you. You got Ganesha on your side, removing obstacles, beginnings, wisdom, luck. Obstacles are being removed. You are being pulled towards a higher spiritual goal. I work with Ganesha all the time. And when I tell you Ganesha works immediately, especially when you have Saint Expedite right there expediting things along, I'm telling you, we used to Saint Expedite, and then for like a couple days straight, we kept finding olive pits. We didn't have olives. We hadn't had olives in about a week. They were gone. But we kept finding olive pits, and I was like, me and my husband both were like, where are these olive pits coming from? But then good things would happen. I was like, that's Saint Expedite. That's Saint Expedite. Saint Expedite will leave an olive pit to let you know I was here. Hello. Woo! I worked it out for you. I made it come faster, right? But Ganesh will remove that obstacle completely, right? And make everything happen for you, right? So you got to know what you're working with, know who you can work with. Hey, you got options, people. Tap into them, okay? Tap in. Tap into your gifts. God is uploading. Put that crown on, nice and tight. Yeah, babe. Access granted. Congratulations. You have access to the goddess vault. Okay, evolution, spiritual abundance. Know that whatever you desire on the outside is already within you. So tap in, babe. Tap in to your gifts, to your powers, right? You got the answers right there within you. You don't have to go anywhere else looking for the answers. You got them. It's right there, a portal of ascension. You are going through a profound spiritual awakening, a natural process of evolution that involves shedding the old self, inner rebirth. Yep. You're going to have to shed some old stuff. Oh, you're from India? Well, welcome. Welcome in. I get a lot of people coming in from India. All right, guys? So just understand that you got great protection, you got great gifts that you just need to tap into. If you need to grab it, get yourself an oracle, get yourself an oracle to help you tap into your gifts. Know that you are leveling up, you are a curse breaker, and you are a goddess, an empress, a high priestess. And it may be a good idea for you to take a spiritual bath and shower. Okay? You can look into how to do so. But spiritual bath, relax, release, connect, spiritual cleansing, protection, prosperity, clarity, reconnecting to your ancestors. Hello. You can't say that I'm making this up because everything that I've been telling you is coming out on the cards and not right behind what I'm saying. It's just coming out when it comes out, but it's coming out. So what does that tell you? Obviously, I know what I'm talking about. I don't have the cards rigged. I would not know how to do that, even if that were a thing. But yeah, you guys got to understand what you have access to and what your power is, what your gift is, and then tap into it, right? Because that's what you're here to do. That is what you're here to do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Vows. Vows are the bridges between hearts. Somebody's about to get married. I do. Somebody's about to say, I do, baby boo. Is it you? What else, Spirit? What else in this love that? Whoa, okay. We got all kind of stuff coming out. We got like 5 cards came out. Release the birds of the past. Let love fly free. What did I tell you? You gotta let it go. Ooh, do 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 do. Looks like another love TKO. Do do do. Oh no no. Okay. Yes, release it. Let it go. Okay, lock your commitment away for the world's for the world from the world. Let's start it over. Lock your commitment away from the world's interference. Right? So don't live your life online. Don't live your love life online in social media. That will ruin your relationship. Okay? Let your love life be private. Interwoven growth like tree rings. Each year deepens your bond, marking shared time and depth. Sometimes, the more time you're together, the more you guys wind up hating each other. You know, I've seen a 20, 25-year relationship wither to crap. After the kids grow up and leave the house, they don't have any reason to stay together, so they don't. They're like, you know what? Yeah, I couldn't wait for these kids to leave. Bye. I don't really like you. You're an ass. I don't see anything left for us, so yeah, can't stand ya. People go through that. They stayed together literally just for the kids. And then when the kids left, they couldn't wait to kick rocks and leave. They were like, do I want to venture out and be single again? Do I? Yeah, I do. Because they really just didn't want to be with you in the first place, but they were just like the last few years, they were like, it's almost over. The kids are almost out of here. As soon as they get grown and get the hell out, I'm leaving! So, anywho. Hey, if I feel like this, if your only reason for being in a relationship is the kids, you need to leave because you're not showing your kids a united front. What you're showing them is, I'm going to be miserable because of someone else. Never ever entertain misery for anyone. Period. I don't care who it is. You can be adults and be good parents to your kids and co-parent without being in a relationship together, being cruel to each other because you don't want to be together anymore. And trying to save face in front of the kids, all you're teaching them is how to lie. So don't do it. Stand together for the kids. No, you're standing together because you just feeling a little too weak to walk away from that relationship. Toughen up, Chief, and walk away. If it's not working, walk away. Don't be afraid because the right person is out there for you. Or if you're not supposed to be with anybody and it's supposed to be a lonely road for you, then it's supposed to be a lonely road for you. You got to learn how to love yourself. Because if you love yourself, you're not going to worry about whether you're alone or not. You're not going to care one way or the other. If I have a mate, wonderful. If I don't, wonderful. I love myself enough to be okay with being alone for the rest of my life. I'm good. What you might think is lonely, I don't think is lonely. I enjoy me in every way, you know? So the thought of being alone doesn't scare me. But I know it does scare some people, and they really need to face that fear because that's what you're going to be faced with if you keep thinking about that. If you keep thinking, oh, I'm afraid to be alone, you're going to end up alone. And the reality of it is you came here alone. You weren't, even if you're born with a twin, you don't come out at the same time. There's minutes apart. So you're always born alone. Okay? So imagine when you pass away, you're alone. You're not going to spend every living moment with another person. You're going to spend a lot of that time alone. So learn how to love you so when you're alone, you're not sitting there losing your mind. Oh, God, it's just me. Yeah, it's just me. mm, mm, mm. Take care. Me time. Mm, take care. Me time. Hey, turn some music on. Dance. Hey, hey, sing out loud. Right? Do your toes. Have a mani pedi day. Right? Massage yourself. Whatever you can reach and massage real good, do it. Get into it. Take care of you, baby boo. Put all that love and attention that you want to put into your mate into you. Yeah. Devotion. Devote and love a gift of the soul. Man, if that's not what I just said, do that for yourself though. Before you try to devote it to another person, devote it to yourself. Because that's how you attract the best love of all, right? Because you are loving on yourself so much that you're attracting someone that's attracted to people loving themselves. You feel me? Because they're loving themselves. They're not attracted to the woe is me victim. They want somebody that's strong, that knows how to love and how to receive love. Because if you know how to give it, if you know how to give yourself love, then you know how to give it to other people and you know how to receive it from other people. You feel me? So yeah, you're very attractive when you're loving on yourself versus victimizing yourself and sitting there like, I don't know what to do. I just feel sorry for myself. No, I love myself. Yeah, I went through a rough time, but it made me stronger. Now I know how to get through this. Hey, amen. Hey, I'm good to go, baby. Yeah, baby. Hey. See your cup as full and runneth over. Never as it's half empty. What am I going to do? No, always see the bright shining star that you are in the sky, not on the ground, in the sky, shining bright like a diamond, right? Because stars shine whether it's day or night. You might not be able to see them because the sun is out shining during the day, but you know they're there, right? Shine bright like a diamond. Yes. Metamorphosis. Every transformation in a relationship heralds a rebirth. Heralds. Hey, basically what happens is when you get into a relationship, you're going to metamorphose into something different because you're going to open yourself up to growth, right? You're going to become you're going to grow from a caterpillar to a butterfly because you're going to come out of that cocoon much stronger, right? and be ready to fly with your mate. It's just, you got to understand what everything happens for. Hi, Chino Chamling. Commitment. Commitment is the line drawn of the future, painted with trust. Yeah, it's looking like another wedding ring, like the vows card. Somebody's about to get married. Somebody's about to say I do and walk down that aisle, baby. Poverty. Yeah, this is what somebody wanted for you. And this is where you're going to be if you don't release the people, places, and things that you need to release. Right? You're not going to be able to receive the great things that you got coming to you if you don't release those people, places, and things, because it's holding you back. Okay? You can't take it with you to the next stage in life. You got to let it go. And if you don't, you're going to have yourself in a stage of poverty until you do. It's called a tower moment. And you got the lovers, you got love coming. For those of you that are single, you've got love coming, but I feel a strong paradigm shift for people in relationships where their mate is going to see them in a higher light. Like something's going to happen to make them understand exactly what their mate is to them. Like when I got my cancer diagnosis, my husband said he realizes just how much I do as a housewife, and he appreciates me so much because he was like, I can't keep up with what you do. Like even if I wasn't working, I don't know how you get everything done that you do in a day. Like I don't know how you keep this place so clean and smelling so good with two dogs. You know, they're not tiny dogs. I told you my dogs are pit bull and Doberman mix. One is kind of, they're not big, but they're medium sized. But they don't smell great. They need to be washed up at least every, on a regular basis. They got to keep their feet and their, they need to be washed up on a regular basis. Like even if I don't give them a full on shower, I need to put some soapy water on a towel and rub them down, to keep their fur from smelling. Because when they come in from outside, they smell like outside. My mom used to say that about us when we were kids, and I never understood it. She'd be like, "You smell like all outdoors," and I'm like, "Okay, I was outside. I don't know, you know, but I know what she means now because I smell it. You know, when when my dogs come in from outside, I'm like, ew, yeah, you smell like outside. I don't like it. Ugh, ugh. Especially after a rain, that stinky smell after it rains. That's what they smell like when they come in from outdoors, and it's just like, ugh, I don't like it. So he's just like, I don't know how you do what you do, you know, keep the clothes clean, keep the place clean, keep the dogs clean, keep yourself looking all nice. He's like, I just don't know how you do it. He was like, but I appreciate you so much, And he couldn't wait for me to come home. And even when I got home, I was trying to do stuff. He was like, wait, I need you to calm down, stop trying to do everything. And I was just like, there were certain things that I just had to do. Like I had to shampoo my hair. Oh God, I was in there for 2 weeks just sweating constantly. It was in the hospital. I was just like, man, I really needed to shampoo my hair, but I was like, I couldn't take a shower right away, because I had surgical scars that needed to heal. I still had glue and stitches, because they did the robotic surgery, and for those 4 holes, they glued those holes back together. Yeah, you're tender too. But anyway, and then the cut for where the liver bled out a little, they had to cut me. That they gave me dissolvable stitches and glue. But anyway, I couldn't, do everything that I wanted to do. But when I came home, he was just like, man, I want you to get better. I know you want to get back into your routine. I tried to clean the way you clean, but I don't have your hand. But he understood. He had a paradigm shift while I was in the hospital. He appreciated me so much more. And that's what's going to happen in your relationships. You're something, not maybe something as tragic as cancer, but something huge is something, and it may not be huge. They might just have a paradigm shift. They might just wake up one day and be like, oh my God, I appreciate you so much. I love you so much. It could be a dream. Something happens in their dream and they wake up and they're like, oh my God, I love you so much. I'm so glad you're you and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's going to happen in a lot of your relationships, and your mate's going to appreciate you more, and your relationship is going to go in a better direction than it's ever been in before. You know what I'm saying? So get ready for that. And for those of you that are single, get ready for a new love, a real love, the one that you've been praying for. There's going to be an official person that's going to come in with some information. Clarifying the official person, if someone sees you in high almia, there's going to be a message of concern that's going to come in from an official person. That's what that is. If someone sees you in high honor and you are about to take a journey, and that journey is going to lead you to great success, and the courtship between you and that lover is going to be highly successful. I believe you're going to get married because that wedding ring just keeps popping up. Someone is in bad health from what they've been doing to you. That poverty card. What else? Oh, and there it is, the coffin. Someone is in bad health and they may end up in this coffin because of what they did to you. And they may have an opportunity to stop whatever they're doing and, stop that from happening. But in true fashion of a weird narcissist, they may not stop even though it could end in their life, the loss of their life. Yep, you got great changes coming your way. Great changes coming your way. You know what's sad though? Even with bad health and the risk of a coffin, people will still risk this in order to see bad things happen to you. Isn't that a shame that somebody would be willing to risk bad health and the end of their life or the someone they love because they're disdain for you? It's like, gosh, you really need to find your happy place. Seriously. But you got great things coming your way. Change is coming. Hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Don't you worry about a thing. I don't know why I'm feeling like singing today, but I am. Why am in such a good mood? Adjudication. Yep, scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. Right? And the sad thing about it with this is I don't even think you know about this situation. Like the scales of justice is gonna be tipped in your favor. And you're gonna be like, oh, I didn't even know that there was something going on to be tipped in my favor. Awesome, yep, because there's a thief. There's a thief that stole some money from you and you're gonna get it back. They're gonna be forced to give it back by the law. The law is gonna make them give that money back, baby. They took it. They knowingly took something from you, and the law is gonna make them give it back. Thief. That's what they get for being a dirty, low down thief. Low down, dirty thief. Said that backwards. Anything else? Oh, okay. Yep, that courthouse. Yep, adjudication, courthouse, thief. Yep. Scales of justice will be tipped in your favor. And like I said, I don't think you even have a clue about what's going on with that. And it's a mature woman that's behind it all. That could be a mom, a stepmom. Hi, Vignesh. It could be a mom, a stepmom, a foster mom, um, an adopted mom, an auntie, but it's a mother figure. It's someone that raised you. It could be your grandma. But this mature woman, she's behind all of the effery of it all. She might be the one that is sick and in the hospital. Family room. Yeah, you're about to get some great things coming your way. You're about to get a new home, and it's going to have a family room, and you may even wind up with a family to put in that room. Because you got the lovers coming. If you're young enough to still have kids, you're most likely going to have some babies to put in that family room. Sudden wealth is coming your way. 777. Great things coming your way. Get into it. Get into it. Yeah. You better open yourself up to receive this greatness that's coming your way and be grateful for what you have right now, right? Because that's how you get what you need to come in a lot faster, right? A gift. You got a great gift coming your way. That gift could be monetized, that could be monetization, or it could be a gift of love. It could be a little bit of both. Somebody's in despair over this. Somebody's in great despair over all the greatness coming your way, and there's a wealthy man that's coming to assist you financially. So you're going to get the help that you need. Everything that you need is coming your way, collective. You're not going to have to worry about anything, okay, except for who this person is that's in bad health that might be passing away because of all the unnecessary crap that they've been doing to you. They could have saved their life. They didn't have to be going through this, but they put themselves in that possible coffin. They did that to themselves, wealthy man. Yeah. Whoa. Let's see what that is that came flying out. Because that's absolutely a message. Toil and labor. So your hard work is about to pay off big time. And let's see what these are. Okay. Whew. So your hard work is going to pay off big time, toil and labor. Okay. And I already told, okay, and that courthouse and the house. Okay, so you got a house coming. And the courts, somebody stole a house from you through the courts fraudulently. And they're going to force them to give it back. And it's a really nice house. It's a mansion. And it's yours. Wealthy man. I think this wealthy man left you a house, and somebody in your family might have passed away, and he saw you in high honor. He wanted to make sure you had something, that could help you in your life after he passed, right? So he left you his mansion, and somebody else in the family, yep, you got a change coming, and that house is still there. So you got a change, and you're going to be moving into that house soon. But yeah, he left you that house, and somebody in your family decided that you didn't deserve that house. They wanted the house, and an official person got involved, and now they got to give that house back to you. And the courthouse just keeps coming up because they did this. The official person went through the courts and made this family member give you your house back. He was like, no, he left that house to her, not you. And occupation is on the bottom. So toil and labor, occupation. I'm not even sure if this person is related to you. It might have been somebody that you worked with. Remember the toil and labor came out, and now the occupation card and that wealthy man? Maybe it was somebody that you worked with that passed away, and they left you something, and their family was like, hell no, we're not giving this woman, we don't know, this mansion that we've been waiting for. No. They were pissed off, but now they're in poverty. because they stole that house from you. That was the thief card that came out. They stole that house from you because they didn't know you. And now they're going to end up in prison because they fraudulently took that house from you. They probably had somebody to act like they were you. And you're about to go on a journey because that house, it's not where you think it is. It might be in another country on a whole other continent. I think that wealthy man left you some money too because you got sudden wealth coming up for the second time. 777 and 11 at the top there. You might be seeing 1111, 111, 1010, 1011, 1212, 1222, 222, 555, 777, 888. If so, this message is absolutely for you. Sudden wealth and privileged lady. Yep. You definitely got it coming your way, babe. And the lovers. And sudden wealth staying right there. Like, yeah, you and this lover, you're gonna have great things together. You guys are going to build a wonderful life together. And you're gonna build wealth together. All right, guys, I'm about to wrap this reading up. I'm just gonna pull a couple more cards and then we're gonna wrap it up. Wow, that's funny. Ganesh. Yes. Ganesh came out in another deck, but it says Ganesh. Yes. Mother, wife, sister, daughter, lady, nada. Health and healing, Hilarion. Teacher, Mahakahan. Mahakahan. Ragaksi. Wow. Meditate. Siddhartha Gautama Buddha. Meditate. Open your heart to love Jesus, Jesus, Yahweh, whatever you call him. Okay? Apollo, focus your strengths. Tap into your gift. Okay? Detach from drama. Pallas Athena. Detach from drama. Pallas Athena. I don't know if it's Pallas or Pallas, but detach from drama is the main message here. Yeah. I just feel this overwhelming sense of something wonderful about to happen to me. And I feel that that is the energy of this reading. Something wonderful is about to happen to you. So open yourself up to receive that energy, okay? Please be open to receive that energy because that's the energy that you got coming your way, okay? Come out of the closet, okay? Be who you are. Stop dimming your light for other people, right? You got to stop doing that. You have to be who you were meant to be. You have to be on the path that you were meant to be on, right? You're not born to be put in a jar or a box, right? Shine bright like a diamond because you're a star. Come out of the closet. Amaterasu. Be uniquely you. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? All right. Confirmation from Teeny Weenie on the come out of the closet. Flow of prosperity, Lakshmi. Flow of prosperity. And Lakshmi, I work with Lakshmi too, and Shiva. They are husband and wife, and they work very well together. He is strong, but he's stronger when she's with him because she is his strength. And they work well with Ganesh because Ganesh opens doors and removes obstacles, right, to make it easier for the flow of prosperity to come through. And then if you add Saint Expedite in there, Saint Expedite will rush everything along. Find the blessings in your current situation, Krishna, meaning be grateful for what you have right now before you start asking for more. Okay? You have to show your gratefulness for what you have in the moment before you go asking for more. Okay? Listen, Manjushri. Listen to your heart. It guides you home. You gotta listen to your heart, babe. You have got to listen to your heart. I am going to wrap this thing up in just a moment, guys. That's a lot. Family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. And know that family is not the family that you're born into. Family is the family that you create. Okay? You don't have any control over the family that you're born into. Sometimes that can be a toxic, ugly situation that you just want to get away from. And you can absolutely do so. You don't have to be a part of the family you're born into. But the family that you create is yours, right? So that's what I mean when I say family. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have options. Consider the career possibilities that I was going to say that you are open to, but it says that are open to you. It's the same thing. It's just backwards in the words, right? So you have options. You can either go work for a company or you can start your own business, but you'd probably be better off starting your own business. Teaching, you inspire young people to learn. So make sure you're doing everything you can to teach them in the right direction, right? You're on the right path, and that is the message on this reading. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working, right? You are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing, babe. It's working. Okay? Children, your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. A lot of Leo energy in this reading, guys. Lots of Leo energy, right? So some of you may have Leo in your chart, some of you may be Leos. Some of you might have the Leo lover coming your way, but there's heavy Leo in this reading, right? Make sure if you are helping cultivate the minds of children that you are on the right side of karma and you're doing everything right. I can't say that, stress that enough. If you have any issues in any way, shape, or form, don't be around kids. If you're negative in any way, if you have any issues dealing with, sex demons or any of that craziness, stay away from the kiddos. Don't subject them to your ugliness or your issues. It's unnecessary. Okay. Nutrition. Your conduct healing work. I say your conduct. That's significant. Your conduct. How you conduct yourself in the situation that comes about soon is going to be detrimental to your next choice, your next lesson. So be very intentional about how you conduct yourself moving forward, collective. Okay? Because you are at the reins of your life. You can't control anyone but yourself. But how you conduct yourself is going to dictate what options are open to you moving forward. Just know that. But this is saying you conduct healing work with your culinary skills. So you heal people with the food you cook. Okay? The way you cook, it heals. And people love your cooking. People love your cooking. I know people love my cooking. I think that came down with I think that just came down with my granny. My granny started that in our family, you know. She could really cook and everybody that came from her I want to say everybody that came from her can cook, but I can't vouch for that because I don't know if everybody in the family can cook on that side. I just know most of the ones that I know can cook. Travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. So pack your bags and get ready, babe, because it's time for you to get up and get out. Woo! It's time, though. It's time for you to get on up and get ready to travel because that's part of what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, you're a speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So that's what I was trying to say earlier. A speaker. Yeah, I think that was in the Aquarius reading. Um, but yeah, you might be an Aquarius, but you're supposed to be a speaker of sorts, and that's going to be why you're going to be traveling, right? So your life purpose involves your skills of oration, and pack your bags and get ready to travel because that's going to be a part of that career choice. You're not going to be a speaker and just speak at home. You're going to be traveling all over the world. Spiritual teacher, you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. Okay? So just get ready because you are a healer. You heal with your words, you heal with your classes, your seminars, your sessions, and your food. You're an all around healer. You might even be someone that can put hands on people and heal them, right? Because you've got gifts, collective. Heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality, baby. So boop, tap in. You're protected, babe. You're whatever you need to do to make your dreams come true, you're in alignment, protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Wow. I am on it today, guys. I'm so on it. You're protected. Talk to your angels instead of worrying. Ask for divine guidance, right? And trust in the process, baby. Trust in the process and trust in divine timing because everything is in divine timing. The clock is something that we created. God does not go by that clock that we created. God goes on God's timing. So divine timing is at play. When God wants to give it to you, that's when you'll get it. Okay? Trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path, right? So listen to your heart. It guides you home. Yes. Listen to your heart, babe. You're connected to the Most High, of course. Trust in you. Music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. What did I tell you earlier? Turn on some music and dance. Dance, dance, dance. You might even want to sing a tune, babe. But get into the music of it all. It's high vibrational for the most part. There is low vibrational music, so be careful and intentional and aware of what you're listening to. Okay? But yeah. All right, guys. I'm about to wrap this thing up. Okay. Freedom. You're free to do what you choose, babe. You are free to do whatever you choose. So listen to your heart and choose what your heart's desire. Whatever you love, that's what you're supposed to be doing. And God will make sure that you are monetized as a result. You won't have to worry. Don't you worry about a thing, my love, because God has your back in whatever you do. All right, let's get into it, yeah? I'm going to pull a few cards from here, and then we're going to wrap this thing on. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up. I've had a lot of coffee today, guys. My bad. I really have had a lot of coffee. Okay. Ten of Raphael. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. Happily ever after. So it's like a Ten of Cups. Ten of Raphael. Everything you want comes to fruition. Everything. The mate, the family, the home, right? The stability, the money, all that greatness, right? Decision, Archangel Jophiel. Release yourself from that which holds you back, from all that no longer serves your higher purpose. What have I been saying here all day? A need to detox unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. Yeah, get rid of all that low vibrational thinking. Let that go. Let it go, let it go, let it flow. Cause everything's gonna work out right, you know. Queen of Michael, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So, boop, get into it, yeah. Self-explanatory, these cards, right? King of Michael, principled, rational, ambitious, respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication, right? So be honest and open with your communication. Be intentional, okay? Epiphany. Archangel Raziel. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. What did I tell you? Pray and meditate. Okay, the answers will come to you. What else? The Star, Archangel Jophiel. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Yes. You get money. You will stop. Kira. Watashi wa star. Yes, you are a star and you shine bright like a diamond in the sky. So keep that up, baby boo. That's how you're going to get through this world. That's how you're going to get through to others, by shining bright, right? Not dimming your light for anyone, no matter how much it irritates their demons. That's not your problem at all. They'll get over it. They'll figure it out. 3 of Ariel. Do what you love. What did I say? Get into it, yeah? A time of great personal growth in your career of artistic endeavors. Working with others is a cooperative manner. In a cooperative manner. Yes, do what you love. Because whatever it is that you love, God will make a way for you to get paid for it, okay? But tap into what you love, okay? That's part of your gift, and that's what you're here to be doing. That's what you're supposed to be doing in this world, okay? Page of Ariel. Reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So when you're offered some assistance along the way, accept that assistance. As long as there's no strings attached to it, it's all good. You be your own leader of discernment as to what works for you. But yeah, Page of Raphael on the bottom, gentle, loving, dreamy, open hearted. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations. Great intuitive insights. So follow your intuition. Your intuition is going to lead you to the right love, the right career, and to your happiness. Okay? This is your reading collective. If this reading resonated with you, please drop it down in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe if it resonated with you. If you feel led to tip, donate, or support my channel, my Cash App is in the description. If anybody wants a personal reading, I will let you know when I'm ready to do those again. Okay? Still healing from cancer surgery, so I'm not quite there yet, but I will be soon enough. Hopefully, I'll be monetized soon and I'll be able to work out the whole money issue of it all because I don't want to. I really just don't want to get a Zelle account, a Venmo account, and a PayPal account. I don't want to get all these different accounts, and I don't want any of them tied to my banking information because I just don't. I don't want anything coming back to possibly be it somebody to be able to get a hold of my information, my personal information, because those things get hacked all the time. And I just don't want people to be able to hack into me, you know? So, anyway, I'll work out the personal reading situation later. Just not going to be doing that right now. But like I said, anybody that feels led to assist me financially, my Cash App is in the description. I would appreciate it. It's not required, but it is appreciated whenever it happens. Thank you guys ahead of time for those that do donate. And for anyone that doesn't, like, comment, share, subscribe. That's free of charge. I love you guys. Make sure you get out into nature and ground yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Love on yourselves and each other. Namaste.